Anyways, that's why Melee is always be the best Smash Bros. Well, I mean it is, but also thanks for giving me flashbacks to Toy Story 2 with Woody climbing over this dude's Cheeto-crusted fingers. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/justneckbeardthings, and if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Okie-dokie, let go. You must be fun at parties. I consider myself a humorless Larry David sort. The party would be intolerable, and I'm here to tell you the truth, at my expense, of course. Tell me that you're the type of person that would use the phrase, "I'm just being honest," to justify yourself being an absolute a-hole without saying it. Okay, here's my real pick. I'm 32 from this place, never married, but looking for my first wife. Must be between 18 to 30, no kids or career. Must also know how to cook, clean, and sew. Please be less than 127.3 pounds and a virgin. Bonus, if you know how to can peaches and green beans. Please don't send me indecent photographs. Thanks, my queens above 18. Isn't 127 pounds like underweight unless you're 5'2" or something? I'm not quite sure. That just kind of feels like a low number. Also, good luck finding somebody that actually checks all of those boxes, especially canned peaches and green beans. Weirdly specific. In this group, the fedora guy is their Chad. Let that sink in. Honestly, I forgot that this existed, and I gotta say, this is like just some cringy classic. A good point, person. On the other hand, law-abiding, even gentle people of my sort, XY types, have unsound ideas of what might work in attracting the attention of the fairer else, even when available personal experience ought to show the error of their "I married and no longer seek attention" of any XX types. A why go across the street for? But I probably had a less than correct idea of useful, appropriate tactics back in the day, none included cell phones or even photographs of their ways. For context, this was in response to somebody posting on Nextdoor about getting flashed. While experience may be the best teacher, the tuition can be awfully dear. Learning from others' experiences is far preferred by safety experts in healthcare, commercial aviation, and nuclear power plant opera. Again, this was in regards to somebody getting flashed. And also, you posting this on an app where very much the people you're responding with are the people down the street, and so it's most likely they're going to be able to spot who the dum-dum is. If there's ever anything to make me very, very confused, the one thing, in fact, I am so confused over is the fact that, why did you pick Jared Leto Joker? That's the one thing that seemed to be stuck in my head over anything, because that can't be, I know for a fact that's like one of the worst Jokers, right? The idea that attraction to anime characters eluding Asian culture holds exactly zero water, since most anime characters are in fact white. You know, last I checked, most anime characters are Japanese. And just because you watch an English dub of an anime, does that automatically mean that the characters are American? No, it don't. Sometimes people call me White Morpheus because I look like him. Picture. I am also known as by multiple Pack and the Wolf / Werewolf RPG communities as the Chosen One, as they believe that he who is man that is one with the wolves will save us all and take them to paradise. Ah yes, as the prophecy has foretold, on every single level except physical, I am a wolf. Woof. Gaming is my life. You don't like that? Then don't bother with me, cause I'll never stop gaming. It's like a second life to me. Gamers don't die, they respawn. As much as I'm pretty certain that that is a copy pasta, we all gotta know that, like, every single copy pasta spawned from one dude being serious at some point. And look, if you like playing video games, that's just something people do for a source of entertainment. I use it as like a personal escape, plus it also has some nice things I like to do. I like shoot rocket launchers in Destiny 2, stuff like that, but very much this is not something anybody can look at with a straight face. Look, I'll tell you this right now, if you post into the subreddit, "Is my room a neckbeard den?" or anything, you're either gonna get a yes or a no, and most of the time it's weighted towards yes very much, and I'm also very concerned about that stain on that seat, not just the broken armrest. I don't want to know what that's, I hope it's food. I will tell you this right now though, this actually does have a good ending, because all the people commenting, "Please clean your room," they actually took like a couple of hours and cleaned it up pretty decently. And look, if you have a couple of anime things around your room, that don't make anything weird whatsoever. You're like a show. And I gotta say, I actually like the Majin Buu plushie a whole lot. Oh yes, only the classiest of dinners, using the finest table. The table really does bring the room all together. Also, I can't zoom out or else YouTube will have my head. I'm realizing more and more that I actually hate the female gender, other than family. Everything about the female gender's personality traits disgust me. Literally everything. The only way I'm attracted to women is the lewd ways, and that's not enough of a reason to put up with their stuffs. Females are just disgusting POIs emotionally. Total cowards. No loyalty, completely fake, obsessed with image, shallow, argumentative, no respect, no discipline. And I'm so glad I'm single and staying that way. My belief is that women are evil, and only about half of men are evil, leaving the other 50%. That's why I didn't mention men. Women are POS. It's not hard to find a decent man if you are female. Ah yes, you know, a decent man. That is definitely something you wouldn't put on a name tag and plaster that all over your shirt. You know, the only thing I saw in this that had any bit of a brain cell working was the fact that this guy said that he was going to stay single. Do that for the betterment of society, please. But also at the same time, I'm not going to be surprised if you wind up then complaining and being pissy about it. And let me guess, somewhere down the road, you're going to start complaining, saying that you being single is something that is definitely involuntary. How much of this have I gotten right? Because I'm pretty certain it's at least 75 to 85% of it. 10 hours of soft lolly breathing. Honestly, I'm not surprised at this point that there's a 10-hour compilation of that. Really, if there's ever anyone that I want to watch, it's the Waluigi one, where just every once in a while, whang! Something I very much plan on having whenever I do get into Twitch streaming, hopefully around New Year's. Because I figured the If I Laugh punishment wheel thing might actually be fun. Also, what in the world does 10 hours of Shrexophone sound like? When you eventually hook up with enough women, you'll realize that the only way to treat them is the way you would treat your 5-year-old niece. Wait, hold a second. You'll like your niece, but if she throws a temper tantrum and calls you stupid, you're just gonna chuckle and walk away, and then eventually she'll walk up to you and say, "Hey, wanna see my new doll?" A woman laughing at you means utterly nothing. They talk ass about their best friends, call the guy who won't date her, but will call her at 4 a.m. for a booty call, and a-hole. They are truly ridiculous creatures, and it boggles my mind how many self-respecting man allows himself to let himself caught up in their nonsense. Yes, you know, you're definitely self-respecting. Yeah, out of all the things to compare to, why the 5-year-old niece? It isn't harmful if they enjoy it. Children can learn to enjoy that with an older partner if they experience it with consent. Hashtag love is love. Because conservatives are close-minded and afraid of change. We live in a progressive era now. It's time to ditch that, yeah, I don't know if I can say that, phobia. Why is there this category of stupid out there where it's people that think that they can get away with supporting something that is very much bad and very much illegal by trying to shoehorn it into the LGBT stuff? And not only there is stuff like this, but unfortunately there is also people who just downright want to do it with dogs. I think I even remember seeing a video somewhere where there was like a parade in Germany. Fat guy looking for pretty girls. I am basically a 28 years old overweight guy looking to impress hot girls. I am disgusting and ugly, don't look good, and I am going to the gym 4 days a week and trying to improve my body. I am working a minimum wage job and also have a debt which my father took. I can't afford a car. I've been trying to get girls since I was young, but all I got is rejection. Can't afford fashionable clothes, shoes, hairstyles, tattoos, any car, etc. I have never had a girlfriend or a female friend. I am that lewd frustrated at this moment because I still can't get any girls at this age. Also, please do not tell me to date a fat girl, because if I do that, my friends, neighbors, and families would think I am a loser, and that's what I deserve, and I will become a topic for everyone to laugh at. A TLDR, all of my friends and classmates are now already married to super hot girls without even going to the gym, and some of them even have kids. I am way too behind any of them. They do not invite me anymore because I still don't have a wife or a girlfriend and also no car. no attractive girls like me. I tried to approach one pretty girl in the neighborhood, but she refused to even talk to me. I tried to approach one girl at my workspace, but it seems she just wants to avoid me no matter how nice I am being. I tried to talk with girls at nightclubs, but I realized that they ignored me, and they were literally laughing at me and making fun of me. I have never had a girlfriend. I never get matched with slim and pretty girls on dating apps. Can you guys help me? Do you guys have any tips or suggestions about how I can improve? Going to the gym is not changing a single thing. I'm also taking testosterone tablets to look masculine, and they are helping. I have never talked with girls in my life, except in class or necessary stuff. I feel very jealous when I see a girl and a guy are happy together, and that I still can't get a single girl at this age. Most people also ask me to improve my personality, but it'd still say I'm being so nice and friendly to girls and treat them with respect. I have never disrespected any girl in my life. Everyone is saying I don't deserve a pretty girl because this is how it works, and it disheartened me a lot. I actually have some constructive criticism about how this can be a bit of a situation to be improved. First off, if you're saying that the people around you are judging you by what you're doing in life in regards to having significant other, having kids, basically doing the stereotypical adult stuff that you'd see your parents do 40 years ago that was affordable back then, that's not people you want to be hanging out around. If they're actually saying that, then I would honestly start to space myself away from them. And if you're going to the gym and nothing's happening, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Maybe you can find out something that you're doing wrong that you can change to make it better. Like if you go to the gym for 2 hours, do a lot of exercise, but right after that you eat some junk food, maybe change that up. You might see some progress. And if you spend a lot of time in your life running to get girls and everything, you're going to run past so many other things in life that are just absolutely fun to enjoy. I know for a fact self-esteem can really bring people down and put you in a weird mental state, make you think that everything's against you, but really, when you think about it from that whole distance, the whole step back and look at the bigger picture thing, the only person that's telling you that is you. Yes, it's going to be definitely hard to change that thought process because nobody can just walk up to a person and say, get over it, and then their depression goes away like a light switch. It never works like that. So just because other people you know may be married or have kids, doing their own thing in their life, that doesn't mean that you need to follow suit. You need to do what makes you happy. It's your life, that you need to do that which makes you happy. Anybody can change an outfit, but changing a personality and being somebody you actually would want to hang out with if you were seeing your own self, then that's a little bit harder, but it's not impossible. Anybody can plaster the whole I'm nice on their shirt like a name tag and think they can get away with that, but very much that's not the case, and it doesn't work out ever. Actions speak louder than words, and that's what you need to do. Do something because you feel like it's a good thing to do. I don't know if it was just a tangent or anything, but while I was just reading this, I was thinking, there's some of this low self-esteem stuff I resonate with and I can understand. I don't know, I've seen over time that sometimes people will gauge their own success based on how other people's success is. To the tough guy who said he wants to pay me a visit, you won't like what happens if you do, homie. The internet is fun and games, but real life is a different story. I will not play nice if that's what you are expecting, and I will defend my family, because in my eyes, you are a predator and a fatal threat who will be dealt with fatal actions. By the way, just so you know, the thing in my hands isn't a plastic dog. Don't be stupid. Whatever problem you have, it ain't worth it. You don't want to see me get real. Oh yes, thank you. You really laid the smackdown with that shirtless Facebook post with your I thought that was a sword hilt for a second, and now I think it's something else. I honestly have no idea what it is at the moment, but I don't want to know. I'm more and more inclining towards Asian women. They are amazing at being women. I mean, what negatives do Asian women even have? You can just guarantee this dude's gonna have an empty list that's gonna get a new entry as soon as he finds out that in order to date someone, they have to like you back, even if they're Asian. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.